Alrighty, boys. So finally, after this crazy wait, I just woke up to this news. But yeah, after this wait, John Jones actually retired. So Tom Aspinall was the new heavyweight UFC champion. Woo! So yeah, here's a video from the presser for that.
Heavyweight division take the title away from him.
John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
So Ariel Hawani, the insider information, he said John Jones asked for a lot of money. After much negotiation, the UFC got him that money and John Jones said he was in. Then a couple of days later, he was out. Ever since then, the UFC's been trying to convince him to come back and they said no. The UFC have known for quite some time, for several months, that he was out. So yeah, they were basically just wasting Tom Aspinall's time. Tom Aspinall did not fight all this time. Yeah, and the UFC knew. John Jones himself said that UFC already know his plans, but they're not going to share it yet. So basically it was just a negotiation tactic. Dana was trying to, long it out to get John Jones to come back, which is kind of sad. Tom Aspinall is a human being in all this as well. Wasting his career, not making money. But now it's finally gone. John Jones is gone. Also, it's kind of bizarre, the timing, because a new criminal charges have been filed against him in Albuquerque. It says here, criminal summons accusing John Jones, 37, of a misdemeanor charge of leaving the scene of an accident in February was filed Tuesday in Metropolitan Court. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the retirement, probably not, but yeah, the timing's kind of off. This being released, literally a few hours after he retires. But yeah, John Jones, his criminal lifestyle, not really a surprise, obviously. So John Jones made an official statement himself on X saying, "Today I'm officially announcing my retirement from the UFC. This decision comes after a lot of reflection and I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for the journey I've experienced over the years." Oh, that's a long one. For the first time I stepped into the octagon, my goal was to push the boundaries of what's possible in the sport, becoming the youngest UFC champion in history, defending my title against some of the best fighters in the world and sharing unforgettable moments with the fans across the globe. These are memories I'll cherish forever. I've been faced incredible highs and some tough lows, but every challenge has taught me something valuable and made me stronger, both as a fighter and as a person. I want to thank UFC, Dana, Hunter, Lorenzo, God, my family, coaches, my teammates, and all the fans who have stood by me through every chapter. Your unwavering support and belief in me have been my foundation. To my fellow fighters, thank you for bringing out the best in me and for the respect we've shared inside and outside the cage. Damn, man. As I close this chapter of my life, I look forward to new opportunities and challenges ahead. MMA will always be part of who I am. I'm excited to show how I can continue and contribute to the sport and inspire others in new ways. Thank you all for being part of the incredible journey with me. The best is yet to come. So we all knew this day was coming. We knew that John Jones is not going to fight Tom Aspinall. He even said it himself. Even Tom Aspinall, there was like a quote that was like trending. Tom Aspinall basically said, "I'm going to retire John Jones," without even fighting him, maybe like 6 months ago, which happened to be true. John Jones said that UFC already know his plans, so UFC have been sitting on this for a while. Yeah, it's kind of a stupid situation. I think John Jones asked for like $30 million and the UFC agreed, but John Jones still said no. So yeah, okay, now we can move past this chapter. John Jones was the last American UFC champion as well, so now, if you look at the lineup, Tom Aspinall replaces him. No more US-born champions. Yeah, kind of sad to see. An era of the US champion is gone. So boys, let me know what you think of John Jones' legacy. Where do you rank him in the greatest of all time? Does this tarnish his legacy ducking Tom Aspinall? Or is everything okay? He's still the greatest MMA fighter of all time. Personally, for me, I think John Jones is still up there. I think this whole year of this back and forth with Tom Aspinall's really put a dent in his career, GOAT ranking or whatever. After the Stipe fight, he should have just retired, he got the belt and just moved on. But teasing the Tom Aspinall fight, saying he'll fight him, he won't fight him, he will fight him. It kind of looked like ducking for a whole year. So I think that will have a little stain on his career. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.